Okay, so we're going to go over the quotient rule here. Right? This is lesson 2.4. It states that if you have some function that is the equivalent of one function f at x divided by another function g at x, you can find the derivative of that function by using the following steps. Finding f prime, so the derivative of the function on top, multiplied by the original function on the bottom, g at x, subtracted by the original function on top, which is f at x, multiplied by the derivative of the function on the bottom, which is g prime x, and all of this is divided by the function on the bottom squared. Okay, so that's what your equation is. Let's actually put this to use in a question here. So the very first example they've given you, example 1 says h at x. So they're giving you this function is equal to 3x minus 4. Now they don't have brackets, but I put it around it for a reason. X squared plus 5. The reason I've done that is because I just want to denote that this will be our f at x function. This will be our g at x function. Okay. So when we go to plug it into that formula, h prime x, remember we derive our first function, which is on top. So the derivative of 3x minus 4 is just going to be 3. That'll be our f at x. Okay. And then we're multiplying by the original function on the bottom, which is x squared plus 5. We then subtract. We keep the original function f at x, which is 3x minus 4. So that's our original f at x. And this was our original g at x. Apologize, that was f prime. Multiplied by the derivative of g at x. Well, the derivative of g at x is 2x. Okay, so that's our g prime x. And this is all divided by the original function that was on the bottom. Well, our original function on the bottom was x squared plus 5. Okay, and they're just squaring it. Okay, so we have that function now. We're going to just simplify the top of this equation. We technically have h prime x. We'll simplify it a little. When I distribute, this becomes 3x squared plus 15. This will become 6x squared, but because there's a negative, we get negative 6x squared. And 2x times negative 4 gives us negative 8x times a negative is positive 8x. All divided by x squared plus 5 squared. X squared plus 5 squared. We're going to collect our like terms. 3x minus 6x squared gives us a negative 3x squared. Plus 8x plus 15, all divided by 2x squared plus 5. And that's it. That's our simplified version of this question. We've now used the quotient rule in an example.